guys, it's just cards by Sarah. Today I got a tutorial for Wild Orchid Craft. I'm putting a start to finish of a card. I've done some of the process already, as I always do, just to make this process a bit quicker. Basically, I've got out a paper pad that I got not that long ago. And it's by Marion Smith. It's called Garment District. I love Marion Smith stuff. Hang on, I might just make the camera a bit high. See if that helps out. That's a bit better. Okay, so I'm using Marion Smith Garment District. I've cut and fussy cut some elements from the paper, and I'm using a blue and white stripe. So, okay. I also got some dies for my birthday. My birthday was on May 6th, and my mum had got me these dies, and they're both by Spellbinders, and I was dying to use them. So I've used the big square from this one, and I have used this outside one from this one. So I love them. I'm also going to use some bling from Wild Orchid. So I'm using the gold rhinestones, as you can see. So I love these. So they are all the codes will be below, but they're the amber / gold. So I'm also going to be using the frame set that I just got in my DT package. So that's the 5/0 frame. As you can see, one's missing because I've fussy cut the paper and put it inside, and it was cream, so I just ran around the edge with Inca Gold. So that's what we're using. I'm also using the doilies from Wild Orchid, and I've halved it for the top and bottom, I'm thinking. And these are the these are those dies that I showed. So as you can see, it turned out absolutely gorgeous. And here's the other one. So I'm thinking of doing it this way. And then there's a doily and my background. All I've done is just trace the edges, and then I've done some using a Tim Holtz ruler. I've just let me zoom. There. I've done the cross stitch top and bottom because it sort of went with the sewing theme because the paper's sewing. So I just thought that looked pretty cool. So then, as you can see, half a doily. And that's from Wild Orchid, and again, and one of the elements from the paper pad. And I was thinking, like, I've also done some fussing cutting from another paper pad I have from My Mind's Eye. I'm not too sure the name, but I really love this one. It's all like wood grain and floral. I've also got a butterfly. You know me and my butterflies. I've gone over with Inca and put those gold pearls. I've got a ton of flowers, as you know me very well. Can't go by without my flowers. So these are the ones I'm thinking of using. So this is from the antique set in the open roses. It comes with a ton of colours, and so is this one. This is from the wild 30mm brown, yellow and white set, and cherry blossoms from the pink tones. They only come in one size, and the aqua in the wild tone, the wild roses 30mm. I've also got out some hip roses, which are the brown tone. And I've also got out the pastel 4mm mixed pink set. I've also die cut some leaves using a memory box die, and I've also made, using some resin that I had. I can do a tutorial if you guys would like to see that, but I've made some paper clips and some bobby pins recently. Sorry. And some, I've done the bobby pins. I've seen them around, but I haven't seen them locally, and I wanted to try do them myself, so I did, and I'm really pleased with how they turn out. You could guess I could use them for your hair, but I made them more for scrapbooking purposes. So I've got a little bag of goodies here, and I've made some epoxies and stuff, so, because I couldn't find any flares, so get them online, I guess, if I really wanted to, but I just thought I'll try to do it myself. Okay, so let's get cracking. Okay, so what I've done is I am going to stick, so I'll just pop these off. I'm going to stick my background down using my glue from my stash. Oh, and the butterfly I've used is from Diamond Dyes. It's a Monarch butterfly in the large, and it comes in a small too. And one of the leaves that I'm using is the Flourish 3 from Crafty Ann. So I'm going to just glue my elements. As you can see where that double-sided tape is, that's where I have, and you can see it's gorgeous top hats on the back, but that's hiding that cross stitch, just to keep it all in place. Okay. And I probably should have checked that. That's okay. Just got my card base. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue my top and my bottom of my doily. Again, these are from Wild Orchid. You get 4 designs and they're 4 inches, which is great for cards. Especially if you're a card maker like me. Doilies is a bit of a issue finding them in a perfect size, so these are absolutely perfect. So I just want to get that in the middle. You know me, I'm a perfectionist. Okay, let's get cracking. And I'm going to get that down the bottom because we still want our card to stand up. Okay, now I'm going to get some double-sided tape for my... See how gorgeous this paper is? Isn't it stunning? And then that's the side I'm using. Okay. Mary Smith does some gorgeous papers. And the great thing about this paper is it has a lot of masculine elements, but it also has those female elements. I'm just putting double-sided tape on my piece of paper to give it that little bit of dimension. And I'm going to just glue it. I'm not going to worry about peeling that tape off. I do this all the time. I know it's a bit lazy, but it just makes time a bit quicker, saving you peeling all those layers off. And I'm just going to stand up. And the great thing is now that I've got my elements down, I can adjust my doilies, top and bottom. And this one needs moved over a bit. That's it. As you can see, that's just given it that little bit of height. Okay, and then I'm going to lay it over the top. So again, I'm going to do the same thing. And usually I use cardboard boxes and a couple of things. I recently got this tape in a pack, so I just thought I'd use it. Can get a bit expensive if you're doing a lot of cards. You don't get that much. Okay, so I'm going to just put that in the middle, which again, you know me. And I'm going to grab that middle element, and I'll pick the camera up once I'm done. And glue. And I'm going to glue it a little higher up because once my flowers are sitting down here, it's going to hide a bit of the elements. And I'm also going to add this paper clip up the top. Actually, okay, it's perfect. And I've cut these elements just to slide underneath. And the point is not of hiding all your bits, but it's just creating those layers. And if you've seen my work before, you know I like to create a lot of layers. Okay. I'm just going to slide that in a bit more. We just sort of want to see it poking out of the edges. I really like that. Just a bit of fiddling. And that's a great thing about glue. It gives you some time to move things. Gives you a bit of movement. Okay, I'm just going to move the camera. Hopefully you guys can see that. Isn't that gorgeous? And each die cut's a bit different. So it just adds to the prettiness. Okay. And then I'm going to add that gorgeous frame on Wild Orchid. Put it in the middle. I'm not going to worry about 2D tape for that because it's already quite dimensional with the resin. Add my butterfly in the middle. And yes, I do use clear glue for everything. Added too much, but the great thing about this glue is that it just rubs off, so you can't see it. Okay. A bit higher. Just going to tilt this bit. That's it. Put that butterfly so it's the wings are picked up. So I'll just show you that. Okay, now it's time to add those yummy flowers. So I'm going to go from biggest to smallest. That's what I always do. That's my advice. If you're going to do any clustering, I would just go biggest to smallest. Some people go from smallest to largest, but it's just so much better working your way out. Especially if you want to learn how to cluster. I know when I first started I really struggled. If you go back and watch my videos. And I'm going to use that gorgeous pink cherry blossom and the pink tones. And just get those flowers as high as I can onto those elements. It's not to hide them, but it's just to that dimension. You know me, I don't like anything flat. Just add a bit more glue, just so that it stays put. Don't want anything moving. If you're posting it to someone or giving it to someone. And I'm just going to add that there. And as you can see, like I said, I'm going out smallest to largest to smallest. Okay, I'm going to add some die cuts now, leaves. And that adds to the bushery of the elements. Because of course, all bushes have leaves. Wild Orchid has a gorgeous range of leaves too. Just wanted to go with something a bit different. Okay, perfect. And then I'm going to go in with those hit roses. And just put some glue on that stem. Not on the whole stem, just on the tip. Okay, we want to get it underneath. Then I'm going to go just underneath with my stems from my flowers. You know me, I save my stems. And I'm going to lift that last flower up. And just fiddle until I like it. And you can make it smaller if you're not happy. And again, I'm going to go in with the stem on the other side. And just add it under here. Adding some extra glue. We kind of want it to mirror. Okay. Now I'm going to put these smaller buds down the bottom a bit more. Hopefully you guys can see that quite well. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. And again, putting it underneath here. Puff out those flowers. What else can I do? You could add glitter to the flowers. You could go over them Inca or gesso. I wonder if I need any more leaves. Might just add a couple. You could even put a sentiment on it. And again, I'm going to do the same on the other side. And the great thing is to go over with hot glue just to get rid of those glue strands. But I think that's basically it. I will just lift up the camera. And hopefully you like it. Be sure to go check out Wild Orchid, and I'll leave the links below. And I'll see you later.